Sugar, na, 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 honey. Oh, hello there. Well, let me ask you a question right now. Do you know what's the difference between a duck and an almond? Is that no matter which one of those you chose to post today, they're not gonna have any engagement whatsoever. So what do you do when your posts don't get reach? What do you do when you're actually sharing something cool and nobody gives a damn? Well, in this video, you're gonna find out. What's up, my friend? Welcome. This is Hernan, and I wanted to welcome you guys to another video. On this video, I wanted to show you guys real quick how the Facebook Mastermind work and how you can get your engagement back. So if you're a cheapskate, if you don't want to pay for advertising, if you're living on your mom's basement and you're saving any penny and clipping coupons and whatnot, this video might be for you. You might end up dying a horrible death, but that's completely fine, and this video will still help you get ahead. Now, if you're on the smart end of the spectrum, meaning you're actually investing on advertising, you know that Facebook reach is kind of a bitch. So in this video, I want to show you some really cool examples that I find out and figured out how to actually get more engagement so you can get a shit ton of leads for free. Yay! Now, with that said, here's the thing. If you're expecting to get like the engagement that you used to have, I don't know, 3 years ago, that's not gonna happen, okay? Because I really strongly believe that you need to be investing some way, shape, or form of money on advertising. If it is gold coins, or if it is, I don't know, Bitcoin maybe, or old yens or something, just investing, or salt, maybe just throw salt at the monitor and get paying for your advertising, because once you learn this technique, you will actually get bigger, better, and better effects, and you will actually start getting leads for free, which is pretty damn cool. So forget about the all engagement, that's not gonna happen, but there's still some good stuff that you can get from this video. For example, I'm gonna share with you, there should be up on screen right now if my editor got them right, or if I send them right to my editor rather. You will see how I posted a couple of pictures with engaging content and whatnot, and they got 300, 400, 500 comments, and that's quite a bunch of leads, and I didn't have to pay for them. So how on earth am I pulling that off? And with that being said, if you really want to get more of these kind of tutorials, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's right over there somewhere. Or just drop a comment and like this and share this video with somebody that wants to see it, because I try to help as much as possible. And also you can join the free Facebook group, which is again completely for free, and you can see how firsthand I'm sharing these case studies with those folks that are on the Facebook group, because the people that are on the Facebook are on the Cool Kids Club and all of the rest are kind of the losers. So if you join us, it's free. You just need to ask a couple questions and drop a couple cookies in a jar that's there, and that's completely fine. You will be part of the Cool Kids Club and you will get all of this information downloaded to your brain, which is pretty damn cool. Now, with that said, there's something called on Facebook that's called, for lack of a better word, the Edgerank. And the Edgerank, it's where the engagement algorithm comes to play. Now, I'm not a coder, I'm not part of Facebook lab, but I would guess that those folks over there are pretty damn smart, okay? They're not stupid, so cut it. So the way the Edgerank work is that potentially you're seeing it, and this also applies to Instagram as well. So if you want to grow your Instagram profile, this is a good chance. So you have potentially see how it works. You see how when you're stalking your ex pictures and you start going through your ex pictures, not because I did it, just because this is a friend told me. So you go through your ex pictures and whatnot, and then for some weird reason they start showing up. They start showing up more often on your timeline, right? Or if you go through some political debate and then you start seeing advertising, and now you start, and then you just need to quit Facebook and go live in a, I don't know, in a tent in Kenya because you cannot stand what's on your timeline. Well, that's, my friend, is your fault, because you have made the Edgerank really, really angry. In all seriousness, the way the Edgerank work is that basically you start seeing more and more of those stuff that you interact with. And they also add kind of, they spice it up a little bit with those friends that you haven't heard of in a while, so they pop up from time to time in your timeline as well. That keeps the fresh factor going on the Facebook timeline as well. Now, if you think about it, you probably have 100, 200, 500, 3,000, 5,000 friends right now on Facebook. There's no physical space for you to see all of the pictures and all of the kitten stuff that they're sharing and all of the political debate. And while I know that you're dying to get into that, there's no way for you to get it. So you only get those stuff that you're interacting most with. It doesn't really matter if there are like personal profiles. This also applies to groups, and this also applies to pages as well. So the way you need to frame it is that you want to post engaging content on your page so that people will start engaging with it. You want to post engaging content in your group so that people will start engaging with it. Once they start engaging it, they will start seeing it more and more and more on their timelines, and at the end of the day, you're reaching more people just because of the fact of the Edgerank and how it works. Now, with that said, what most entrepreneurs do is that they just post something that was really cool and really well thought of and whatnot, and maybe they have been working on a post for a while, on a video and whatnot, and they see that they get zero reach and they say, fuck it, they throw up their hands in the air and they say, goodbye, I'm going to get back to a 9-to-5 job. And that's not how it works. So there's this thing called, consistency. I don't know if you have heard about it, but it's a pretty cool thing that you can actually apply to your Facebook ads. And to your Facebook engagement and reach, organic reach in general. So the way you do it is that you start small, you will start getting a couple of likes, a couple of shares, a couple of comments from time to time and whatnot. And then as you do it more and more, you will see how these trends grows, because Facebook knows that your content is becoming more and more popular, so it will share it with more and more people. The way you can do this is, for example, write your blog posts on your Facebook timeline if you have a commercial profile like I do, or on your group, or even write your blog posts in your Facebook pages as well, and just boost them with $2-3 to your fans and likes and whatnot, and you will see how that starts getting momentum, so you can kind of get your reach back. Now with groups, this is even more important, because I don't know if you have seen this, but group has been declining in reach because a lot of people are using it for business purposes, just because, again, they don't want to pay for advertising. So this is even more important. If you're engaging the people in your group, if you're getting people commenting on your group and interacting and participating in a meaningful way, you will start showing more and more on their timeline. So again, this is a slow process, it takes time, but once you start getting that engagement, you would start reaching more and more of your population, whether it is your group members or your friends or your fan likes. Now here's a pro tip. You will also start reaching more people that you engage in conversation with. So if you have noticed the screenshots before, I was just gonna put it here right again now. Thank you, Cesar. So as you can see here, the reality is that when I'm doing these comments and then I'm sending a PM, a private message or a direct message to these folks, I'm also interacting and engaging in a messenger conversation. Now you need to pace it out because, I don't know the exact number, but every X amount of messages that you're sending, Facebook will potentially trigger you as spam, and it will spank you and it will put you to sleep, and then it will spank you some more. Okay, so have that in mind. You don't want to get your butt cheek spanked or your profile spanked. So have that in mind, don't do it. But the way I'm doing it is that I go through this, I make really engaging content for my timeline. I make people comment to get XYZ. They comment, yes, send it to me. I just PM that thing to them, and that's usually a gateway to my Facebook group or some free lead magnet, etc., etc. And they're really happy, and I am engaging with a conversation. Now, the next time I post, if I do this consistently, pretty much every day or every other day, those people will start seeing my stuff. They will keep on seeing my stuff. So I'm always staying top of mind. So you want to have that in mind. That's how you get your engagement back. Again, do not expect this to be like 2010 where you will just push a couple buttons and make a bunch of money. That's not how it works. For pages, the organic reach is lesser and lesser, but if your content is really engagement, like for example, let me turn this back on. So for example, I have this page that is about recipes, and all that I'm doing is to run engagement campaigns, and every time I post something new I get like 50, 100 comments just like that. So the reach is there. You just need to actually uncover it a little bit and be patient, because this is an organic way of generating traffic, and it does take time to snowball. So I hope this helped you guys. If you have any comments, any questions whatsoever, you can just drop them below. I'll do my best to actually answer them. Sometimes YouTube will no-show them to me. I don't know why, because YouTube is being naughty. But if you want to really have your questions answered, go ahead and join the free Facebook group. There's gonna be a link somewhere around here so that you can come ask these questions, you know, why my page is not working, why my ads are not working, what my life is not working. And I think I'll be able to help you with that, but I'll try to help you with anything else. And don't forget to share this with somebody that needs to see it, okay? Somebody, that friend that has been banging his or her head against the wall, and you're afraid that they may go into a coma, and just tell them, hey, look at her, and, you know, just watch her Hernan video. You know, you will get your reach back. Stop, and you will stop bleeding from the forehead. So anyways, just medical advice. Do not take medical advice from me. I'm not a doctor. Anyways, I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.